The Day My Dogs Became Guys by Meryl Marquito. Pictures by Eric Brace. 7 a.m. The alarm clock went off, but Carrie couldn't move. He was buried alive by sleeping dogs. Butch was on his head, old Ed was on his legs, and big fat Dee Dee was on his chest, snoring loudly. "You guys move," he yelled. "I'm losing feeling in my limbs." Finally, everyone got up and went outside for their morning walk. As usual, Carrie had to use all of his strength to hold Butch back from chasing cars. Meanwhile, Dee Dee kept trying to eat the neighbor's garbage. Old Ed just wanted to lie down in the road and go back to sleep. By the time they were finished, Carrie was behind schedule. He was gulping his breakfast as his dogs stared at him enviously, trying to look as though they haven't eaten in years. Long, rubbery drool leaked from Butch and old Ed, while Dee Dee walked around doing an impression of a vacuum cleaner, making sure she inhaled every crumb of fallen food. "Down, Carrie," scolded Butch. "You guys get your dinner later." "They woke me up twice at night, growling like lunatics at a squirrel," Mom sighed. "I wish they were people so we could make them understand things once and for all," said Carrie. Then he ran off to catch the school bus. At school, Miss Dooley told them about the total eclipse of the sun that is going to happen that afternoon at 3:30. For a short period of time, the moon was going to cast a shadow over the sun that would make it look like evening in the middle of the day. She showed them how to make a special eclipse viewer out of a piece of cardboard. Long ago, ancient people believed eclipses were magical and caused strange things to happen, she said. And then she let everybody out of class 5 minutes early for no reason at all. When Carrie got home, his mother headed out the door. "I'm going down the street to give these books back to Miss Gleader," she said, handing him a cookie. "Do me a favor and take the dogs out for a little walk." "Okay," he said, as he greeted by all three. In fact, they were so eager to let him know how they felt about the whole walk idea that they almost knocked him over. And then the world went dark. "Don't worry," said Carrie, "it's just the eclipse." When his eyes adjusted to the dark, what he saw made him gasp. Where his 3 slobbering, leaping dogs had just been seconds before, were now 3 strange, very eager human beings. "Come on, let's go for a walk," said the big teenage punk, pulling Carrie towards the door. "Yeah," said the fat woman as she showered him with slobbery kisses. "How about a snack first?" "Preferably something in a meat," said the old grouchy man. "Who are you?" Carrie asked, stunned. "I'm Butch," said the kid. "Give me your cookie." "No, I beg you," said the old man, starting to drool. "Give me the cookie. I'm Ed. I'm not getting any younger here. I need my strength." "And I'm starving to death," said the fat lady, rushing over, grabbing the cookie out of Carrie's and shoving the entire thing in her mouth. "I'm Dee Dee," she added, spraying the area in crumbs. "This is too weird," said Carrie. "You guys have the same names as my dogs. Where are my dogs anyway?" "And where do you think you two are going?" "To get something to eat," said Ed, as he and Butch tried to sneak into the kitchen. "And then out for a walk," said Butch. By the time Carrie caught up to them, they were polishing off the rest of the new box of cookies. "Good snack," said Butch, grinning. At the same moment, Dee Dee made a discovery that thrilled her, and now she could not only open the refrigerator by herself, she could practically crawl inside. "What are you doing?" Carrie cried. That's when he noticed Ed had opened the kitchen window. "Hey you, get out of here," Ed began yelling. "Squirrels, yes, I'm talking to you. Scum, creeps, get out of that tree now." "You can't just yell out the window like that," Carrie said. "Plus, maybe now you'll understand me when I tell you that no one besides you cares if there's squirrels in the tree. But before Carrie could stop Ed, he noticed that Dee Dee had removed the whole roast turkey from the refrigerator. Dee Dee, put that back, he yelled. That's for my mother's dinner party. But something even worse was taking place. Butch was heading out the door alone. Oh no, said Carrie. Ed, Dee Dee, help me. We gotta catch him before he gets lost. You told me to put the turkey down, sobbed Dee Dee. You mean I can't have the pot roast either? Both of you come with me now. Butch is getting away. Reluctantly, Ed and Dee Dee followed Carrie across the yard. I'm tired, whined Ed, laying down for a nap. I'm starving to death, sobbed Dee Dee, plunging into the nearest trash can. Then Carrie spotted Butch. He was right next door at the base of Mr. Mizey's tree, jumping up and down like a crazy person. Stupid moron squirrels, he said, screaming. Come on down from there and fight me. Young man, get out of my yard right now, Mr. Mizey shouted from the window. Get out or I'm going to call the police. Hey, sorry, Carrie yelled at Mr. Mizey. Sorry for what? Butch yelled back. I'm just trying to rid the neighborhood of squirrels, which is when Mr. Mizey turned on the sprinklers. Ed, Dee Dee, help me get him out of here, Carrie pleaded, grabbing Butch and getting soaked. But Ed and Dee Dee, sobbing wet, were heading home. Before Carrie could go after them, Butch broke free and ran into the street. Don't chase that car, Carrie yelled. Are you crazy? Crazy? Butch yelled back. Look for yourself. It's getting away. Now Carrie was really tired and fed up. He screamed at Butch the way he used to when Butch was a puppy. Bad boy, he shouted. You come here now. And to his great surprise, Butch froze in his tracks and came to Carrie sheepishly. When they got back to the house, Carrie noticed that the back door was open. Even worse, in the corner of the yard under the lemon tree was big fat Dee Dee finishing off the roast turkey. Old Ed under the picnic table with the last of a 3-pound block of cheddar cheese in his mouth. Mom bought that food for the dinner party tonight, Carrie gasped. What am I going to tell her? I guess I could at least try to clean everyone off before she gets home. But how? It didn't seem right to hose Ed and Dee Dee and Butch off outside the way he usually did, so he reluctantly led them inside and up the stairs to the bathroom. Okay, said Carrie, let's start with Ed. No. Why do I have to go first? Ed shrieked, disappearing into the closet. Okay, then Butch, asked Carrie. No way, said Butch, disappearing under the bed. Right on his heels was Dee Dee, scrambling hard, but barely wedged her big fat body under there. You guys are making such a big deal out of nothing, Carrie told them. I take a bath every single day. Look, Dee Dee, if you agree to go first, I might be pursued to throw in a couple of cookies. Really? Dee Dee asked cautiously. Well, okay, except I can't get out. I'm stuck. Just then, Carrie heard his mother calling from the front door. Carrie, where are you? He could hear her footsteps going into the kitchen. Goodness, what happened here? I'll be right down, Mom, called Carrie, feeling weak. You guys better be quiet if you know what's good for you. Everyone stay. When he arrived at the scene of the crime, his mother was staring stunned, her mouth hung open. What happened here? She finally whispered. Well, Carrie stalled for time. I had a very hard day at school, and while you were gone, I got hungry and I needed a snack. A snack is just one thing, but look at this place, Carrie. Carrie's mom cried. Did you forget about that? In an hour, 6 people are coming for dinner, How could you? Why would you do this to me? Her face was full of disappointment. Carrie knew he had to say something, but what? Mom, if you really want to know what went on here, I think you better come upstairs and look in my room. As they went upstairs, Harry noticed that the sky was getting lighter. The eclipse must be about over, he thought. Sorry that he hadn't made a viewer. Mom, I think you better take a deep breath. Together, Carrie and his mom stepped in Carrie's room, where they saw 3 really, really muddy dogs. Carrie couldn't believe his eyes. He knew he had to think fast. What happened was they got loose and I tried to catch them, and Mr. Maisie got mad and turned on the sprinklers. While he talked, Carrie scanned the room for the others, the people he left behind just a few minutes ago. What a horrible mess, Carrie's mother shook her head. Look, I can't deal with this now. I have to get to the store. You better give them all a bath. She turned to leave, and Carrie, for heaven's sake, next time you want a snack, come talk to me first. 3 pounds of cheese is just plain bad for you. When his mother had gone, Carrie checked the closet, under the rugs. He checked in the bathroom. He checked under the bed. All that he found that there were 3 filthy dogs trying to avoid a bath. I don't know what happened exactly, said Carrie, but boy, oh boy, I'll tell you one thing. I'm very relieved that you guys are dogs again, because you are some pretty good dogs, but you are some really terrible people. And then he took Dee Dee by the collar and dragged her into the bathroom, and whether she liked it or not, he gave her a nice warm bath.